Say hello. Wrap around, hold her bum, and then you're gonna kind of scoot her up like that. Okay? Make sure you leaned over enough so that she's not gonna fall over. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Sabrina here, and today I have little Kyla with me, who is a little grumpy today, but that's okay, huh? So anyway guys, so today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to do a back carry with the Infantino baby carrier. I have done a previous video on this carrier on how to do a front carry using the carrier, and so if you're interested in how to carry using the front carry in that carrier, please go check that video out as well. I will link it up here in that little box. I can't think why, I can't figure out what to call it, but anyway, so yeah, I want to just kind of share with you guys how to carry them in the back using this carrier. And I just also wanted to say that when your baby gets older and bigger, it's a lot harder to do things with them in the front of you, and so because they're sticking out so far in carriers like this, so I like to put her in the back. That way my hands are free and I'm free to do the dishes without trying to look over her head. So it's a lot easier when they're older, and it's a little less strenuous on your back as far as like leaning. So I like to put her in the back carrier now that she's almost she's 5 months, so I can't believe she's 5 months already. But anyway, so let's go ahead and jump right into this tutorial. Alright guys, so first things first, you're going to find that bottom strap along the bottom there, and you're going to take that section and you're going to make sure you have the inside facing you, so, and the outside obviously on the outside. So don't do this, yeah, don't do this, because that's really not going to help you at all. So anyway, what you're going to do, go ahead, you're going to put that in the front of you just like you would the front carry. You're going to strap that in the back right here. And then you're going to make sure it's loose enough to kind of twist to the side and to the other side, because mainly you're going to be transitioning your child from the front to the back, and so you want to make sure that it's loose enough to do that way. So, and then another thing I wanted to mention was with this wrap or this carrier, you have to make sure that you put your baby in this section. It has a separate section. It's not one complete section. Some carriers, you can literally just put the baby on you and then take this and put it over the top of your arms, and that's all you have to do. With this one, you actually have to slide your child in these two sections where the legs come out. Let you guys know about that. So with this carrier, it's not one section, there's two sections to it. So you just remember that. So anyway, let's go ahead and put these sections on your arms like this. It's just easier if you kind of just do it all like you would a front carry, and then just don't buckle it in the back yet, okay? So now you're just gonna kind of leave it loose, and then you're gonna slide your child in. I also kind of wanted to mention, because I didn't mention it before, is these straps buckle down here to the other piece of the fabric. That I just did that before I did the video, so just in case you're wondering how that works, it buckles right here. Also, another thing to note is that, as you can see, these little sections here, I'll unbutton it for you so you can kind of see. A lot of times you can come up here and they'll be folded like this. That's only for when the baby is forward facing in the front and back carries, but my daughter is going to be facing me. She's not going to be facing away from me. So I want to make sure that I buckle or button these. They've got little buttons, and you can just button them like this. And that way their legs, their knees are higher than their butt, and that way it's a lot less strain on their backs and their spine. And so just make sure when you're doing that and the baby's facing you that you want to make sure it kind of makes an M shape, okay? Just wanted to make sure you guys knew that. So, all right, so now I'm gonna grab my daughter. Yeah, hello. And then I'm going to go ahead and have her face me. Put her on a shoulder. It doesn't matter which shoulder, whatever you're comfortable with. and then you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna slide her in the front like this, in those 2 pouches that I showed you, or sections that I showed you before, and you're gonna take her feet, you're gonna slide them in and through the holes. Make sure you get through the right holes, and you're gonna kind of just make sure she's in there fairly well. Make sure all the clothes aren't too wrinkly. And then I'm gonna take my arm out of this slot, but you can also just make sure that their arms are in the right sections, like this. Like that, okay? Now comes the tricky part, and it takes practice, guys, so please just do this a couple times and you'll get the hang of it. So you're gonna take this arm out of this section and you're going to turn her to the side, and then you're gonna keep kind of turning over. Take this arm out of that section, you're gonna wrap it around, hold her bum, and then you're gonna kind of scoot her up like that, okay? Make sure you leaned over enough so that she's not gonna fall over. Then you're gonna take your arm and you're gonna slide it through the first section. Doesn't really matter which arm first, just make sure that you're holding on to her with one other arm. And I'm gonna turn around and do the same section. I'm holding her with my other arm, holding her butt with my other arm while I'm doing this. And then I'm gonna take my other arm and slide it through this hole. Kind of just keep doing that. A lot of hair. So anyway, then what you're gonna do is you're gonna make sure she's got both arms through the right holes. And as you can see, she doesn't through this one, so I'm just gonna come up, grab her arm and pull it through. Now, what you're going to do next is straighten up your clothing because they're gonna get a little wrinkly. Then you're going to make sure she has somewhat of an M shape to her bottom, and her knees are higher than her butt. So kind of just make sure that that's like that. Then you're gonna take your belt that's on the bottom here and you're gonna tighten it to your desired, tight. And then you're going, or your desired length, I guess. And then what you're going to do is you're gonna take this section and you're gonna button it, okay? Or button it, buckle it, like that. Make sure everything's nice and smooth. Section. And then what you're going to do is you're just gonna kind of make sure she's in there real good. She's not gonna fall out, she's not tipping over, all that kind of stuff. So as you can see, she's in there fairly well. And she's not gonna, you know, fall out, or she's not too jiggly. And so she's in there nice and tight. I can bend over without falling out and all those things. I can still see her mouth and she's able to breathe fine. Her head is supported by that back section or by my back. And she also can hold her head up. I would not recommend doing this with a newborn baby. Please make sure that the baby can hold their own head up fairly well. So anyway, but yeah, so that's pretty much all there is to it. It's fairly easy, fairly simple, self-explanatory. The only hard thing about this is getting them from this section to that section, and that just takes practice. The one thing I like about this wrap or this carrier is that it has a separate section, and so you can slide them in there, and even if you kind of lose balance a little bit, they're still in there enough that they most likely won't just fall before you catch them. So anyway, so yeah, that is how you back carry in the Infantino baby carrier. I love this, guys. This is great for when you're walking around trying to do housework or outside work, helping your husband outside, doing stuff around the house. It makes sure that this whole front section is free and clear to do whatever you need to do. And it's so amazing for moms who have babies who are kind of cranky. My daughter right now is going through some colicky stages. I'm not sure what it is. Something to do probably with my diet. So anyway, it's really nice to have her with me all the time in here instead of me really getting nothing done and holding her all the time. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like this, give it a thumbs up, share it, comment in this comment section below. Tell me how helpful this was. If you have any questions, please comment those, and I will try to answer as many as I can. And then also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more content like this. I love to do mommy tips, and I love homesteading, homemaking, pretty much anything mommy related and wife related. And so yeah, I also like to do hauls and all kinds of stuff like that. So I will see you guys next time. Have a great week. Bye.